All right, with Coach John H. Lilly of the Independence Patriots. Obviously, John, another Thanksgiving, another practice. Kind of become an old hat here at Coal City. Just having this Thanksgiving practice has to be nice.
Well, it is, and God bless us with a great community that supports us, and the administration that was out here yesterday cooking hamburgers for the team. And it's a special week because when you make it to the semifinals, you earned it, and there's no gift there. You know, you had to go out and you had to earn your trip here. And what makes this one kind of special is we had to go and play two higher ranked teams away to get to where we're at right now. So I'm extremely proud of the team. I hope we represent the school well. That's our number one goal, is to represent our school and our community. And you know, it's never old hat, never old hat when you get this far. And you know, I'm just so dang proud of what these guys have achieved, especially after, you know, losing 15 3-year starters off of a state championship team and still make it back. To me, it shows the integrity of our coaching staff and our players.
What you told me yesterday, you feel like you're attached to hit by Fairmont. What are these games with a team like Fairmont, a team you talked about when you took this job, wanting to you want to be in that breath with them in Bluefield? To be playing them before, I mean, this is not a rival in the area, but it's becoming kind of a playoff rivalry.
Well, it's a respectful rival. I think both schools and players respect each other, and I do believe this in AA football right now. Until things change, you got to beat Bluefield or Fairmont to make it to state championship, and because that's the highest caliber of football in West Virginia right now, AA. So hopefully, it was our goal to get to the level where maybe people would say that we're in the same breath as those guys. That's the goal. As far as tomorrow night, I mean, you got to beat them in the semis, or you got to beat them in the quarters, or you got to beat them in the state championship. But somewhere along the line, you got to beat them. So that's kind of how we've looked at it, and I think our kids are excited about it. I think their kids are excited to play us too. So I think it's going to be fun.
You think they got more reason to have some respect for Independence after last year's game?
Oh, I think they got.
Or is that motivation, or both?
You know, looking at social media, I think they got a burr in their saddle about last year. But you know what? They should, because you know, if you won back-to-back state championships and somebody knocked you out, you should be pissed off. And on our side, you know, we should be excited and wanting to do it again. So. You know, we can't make it to Wheeling without going through Fairmont. So we're going to have to play our best football because they got an outstanding team.
A state championship is a state championship, but I think you can make an argument with what this team has achieved this year with the players you don't have any longer, with the new players you do have, might be an even more impressive thing overall when you look at it.
I think it is. And I think some of our, we've been carried by 3 players. So, you know, it's really carried us on offense and defense that's seniors and been here for 4 years. And everything that we've achieved is because of 3 or 4 of those guys. And I think sometimes they get overlooked because of the success that last year's team has. But, you know, Trey Bowers and Tyler Linksweiler and D. Hypes and Fish Williams and, Connor Bradford and Dalton Williams. And, I mean, I'm going down the list, of seniors that have come here, Rashawn Sims, and made us a better football team. But you know what? They're good kids, and they've made us better as a team as a whole.
Well, you got guys like you mentioned, Fisher Williams, Trey Bauer, Tyler Linksweiler, some guys like that who have been here, D. Heights. These are guys that have been here for the 4-year run. I mean, just what they put together for this school and kind of the vision you had. I mean, those guys must be special to you on Thanksgiving, on any day, but Thanksgiving is special.
I love those guys. I mean, I'm hard on them. I'm probably way harder on them. They'll probably, sometimes I think they hate me till about 10 years later, and then they appreciate it. But, you got to drag them across the finish line sometimes, especially late in the year, and maintain playing a certain level. But daggone, on Friday nights when the lights come on, those guys show up, and they've showed up for 40-some games, and what a special bunch of kids. I mean, I don't know if any coach, I hope that any coach would have the opportunity to have kids like that on their team that you just enjoy being around.
What are the stuff you're thankful for this Thanksgiving Day, John?
Well, I'm really thankful for my wife. She's a football wife, and I don't think you can be successful as a coach without a spouse that loves sports. And, she was an athlete too. I'm thankful for a strong administration that supports each other. I'm grateful that a community that accepted me and shared my goals and my dreams for this program and for this school. And I'm thankful for a group of coaches in there that have all been Coach of the Year at some point in time in their careers, that swallow their pride, and we all do it as a team, and we get along and we have fun, and nobody coaches against each other over here. Everybody coaches for each other. We want our basketball team to do good. We want our wrestling program to be outstanding. We want our baseball teams to be good. That's what I'm thankful for, because sometimes you're not in those situations. And when you're not in those situations, you appreciate it, Dave, when you are.
You have a job where you live in the moment. When do you think you might know that this team, this program that you built over here, is in the same breath with Bluefield and Fairmont? I mean, critics, or not critics, but other people, you can argue that you already have.
Well,
You've played more playoff games in the last 3 years than those two.
Yeah, we've this will be our, I think, 12th in 3 years, and I think when we win another one, I think it puts you on a level. So that's the biggest goal.
The goal.
To win another one, because Fairmont won back-to-back, and Bluefield won 3 in a row one time, and Bridgeport won back-to-back, and so our goal is, we went back-to-back, we've been to back-to-back, we only won one, so it sure would be exciting to get one more this year and get in there, because you never know when you're going to get back. So just keep fighting.
It's not easy to do.
It's not. It's not.
If you get there, then we're going to start putting you in that breath too.
Well, I appreciate that. I hope so. That's the goal anyway.
All right, John. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.